So what we've just talked about here, in the best way that we've ever talked about it, in the fullest, most emphatic culmination that we've ever come to, we're talking about you deliberately, the hard way or the easy way, achieving vibrational alignment with who you are, where you have allowed your vortex to train your vibration upward, where the cooperative components that will surprise and delight you on every subject in your life will now reveal themselves to you one at a time, one at a time, one at a time. And as each one of them comes, smile and feel proud of the confirmation that you've just received of the absolute worthiness of your being. You are the creator of your experience. But we want to say, in a way that you may have never heard before, you are the allower of the good that you long time ago created. And from our perspective, it is high time that you allow the good that you have long time ago created to manifest into your experience. Now, the interesting thing about all of this is that as it manifests, it will give you a confirmation of worthiness in a way that nothing else can. In other words, that feeling that humans call worthy, rest with it for just a minute. What it is a feeling of syncing up with the knowledge of your value. And when you sync up with whatever you put into your vortex, everything around you must demonstrate that vibration. Everything around you. So, optimum, everything that matters to you must reveal itself to you when you are in that place, and cannot come until you are in that place, you see. But once you find it and you milk it and you practice it, and you practice it in silence, not in conversation. You practice it in the absence of words. In other words, take the words and whittle them down to feelings. Find that general place and allow the source within you. In other words, so often you're listening for the words to come. You're listening for the word to be spoken. You're wanting the lottery number, or you're wanting to be led to the right person. You're listening for the words. And all along, your inner being has never spoken to you in words. Your inner being speaks to you through vibration, and the vibration is translated to you through emotion. And if you will take yourself back to that emotional place, reaching for the love of you, reaching for the wholeness of you, reaching for the knowing of you, reaching for the worthiness of you, reaching for the appreciation of you, as you find it and milk it and stay there as you have, because we have captivated your attention and we've stayed upon this vibrational place for long enough that if you've been paying any attention at all, you're vibrationally there right now. What will happen is you've been tuned to your vortex, and everything that is in your vortex is already making its way to you. And your work over the next few days is to observe what's coming and to smile silently to yourself, not crowing to any other and not making a big deal out of it, but smiling silently to yourself as you watch the universe cater to you, lovingly yielding to you the details that you have identified one at a time. There is nothing that makes you know your worthiness more than to have something that you ask for delivered to you. Not because you beat your brains out. Not because you justified it through jumping through hoops and pleasing anyone else. But simply because you found the vibrational attitude of it and practiced it until you owned it. And then nothing less than that can be your experience, you see. So then you begin to notice those who are vibrational match to that which you are in the various aspects of your life. You'll notice someone moving in their physical body, and even though you know nothing else about them, the law of attraction will draw your interest to them as confirmation of how you feel relative to physical things. Law of attraction will yield to you information about dynamic financial enterprises, which will be your indication that you're on that wavelength, and the law of attraction and the source within you is rendezvousing you with that. In other words, what we're talking about here is finding the feeling of it absent of any manifestation for yourself, and feeling the appreciation of the thought rendezvous in the same way that you want to feel appreciation for the manifestational rendezvous. Are you still with us? In other words, we're really out here on the leading edge of thought, and many of you are wondering, so what's next? Are we really trying to deconstruct thought to the point of deconstructing word, to the point of deconstructing manifestation altogether? And we say, only temporarily are we encouraging you in this deconstruction process, because in the deconstruction of the thoughts that you've been thinking the most, you'll find the alignment of the energy that is within you. And as you begin to build forward from that energy of alignment, what will begin to happen is all of the things that you've incrementally put into your vortex will show themselves to you as evidence. So here's what we want you to watch for over the next few days. We want to ask some questions of you. We are at the ending here, but listen to these questions and see how the answers flow through your mind, because you understand this. We can feel that you do. We just want you to confirm to yourself that you've got this. So when you've managed to bring yourself into alignment with what's in your vortex, and you've practiced the vibration of it significantly enough that it's a dominant vibration within you, these are the things that you can then expect to happen. Things that usually are awkward or a bit of a struggle for you aren't. Things that you've had a hard time remembering, you have an easy time remembering them. Things that you put away and can't remember where you put them will be easy for you to find. Your physical body will be more in touch with itself, and your coordination will be more apparent to you. You'll feel more stamina in your physical body and more ease and flow as you move. Aches and pains that you occasionally notice, from minor to severe, will be less severe, and almost immediately non-existent, because they have been indicators of resistance that is now, for the most part, a thing of the past. Ideas will begin flowing to you at the right time. That sensation of needing to write things down and remember them will no longer be a strong sensation within you, because you'll find yourself at the grocery store remembering everything that you want, or talking with a friend remembering everything that you meant to discuss, or writing an email remembering everything that is pertinent, or creating something in the kitchen and knowing exactly how to go about it. In other words, these things that you've been sort of stumbling over or hiccuping over are just going to smooth themselves out. You're going to begin to describe to yourself a feeling of more ease and flow in your life experience. So the first thing that will begin to happen is the edge will disappear. The awkward, uncomfortable edge. And you'll find yourself just feeling better about life experience. Ideas will begin to occur to you, ideas that are strong enough that you will feel an impulse to act upon them. And when you do follow through with the action, because it will feel a little bit uncomfortable not to, the action will give you immediate payoff. You'll find that you'll have better connection when you send an email. The email answer that you're looking for will come right back. You'll find when you're placing a telephone call, whether it's for technical support or to place an order for something, or any of the number of things that you might do, that the other person that you are calling will be on the other end of the phone when you call. You're going to feel so much time trimmed off of all of those things. When you get into your vehicle, your cognitive awareness of what's going on around you will be supreme, so much so that it's like you'll have insight into what everyone else is doing. You'll be better at picking the lanes. You'll be better at picking the timing. Everything in your life is going to begin to move more smoothly. This is just at a minimum. This is today and tomorrow. In other words, this is what's going to happen as a result of the alignment and the raising of vibration that's already taken place within you. But before you know it, within a week or 2 or 3, things that have been out of balance will begin to come into balance. Money that hasn't been there will be there. Ideas will begin to flow to you, but not just ideas. People will come to you with offers. Job openings will begin to happen for you. You'll find yourself in the right place at the right time. You'll feel an impulse to buy the lottery ticket, and when you do, there will be money at the end of it. In other words, it will be a feeling. It will be guidance that is coming forth from a place of knowing, not guidance coming forth from a place of hoping, or guidance that's coming forth from a place of knowing what's going wrong. Guidance that comes from this supreme place where your inner being stands, who knows, we're not kidding you, who knows everything about who you are and what you have become vibrationally, and knows the specific path from where you are to it. And that path, that specific path that will surprise and delight you around every corner, the path itself being more important than the destination that you're reaching for. The source within you knows all of that. And you have, for the most part, found vibrational alignment with that.